It's Tuesday, June 19th.
Yeah, we're a little bit late.
Episode 20. The big 20.
Hell yeah. We've done 20 of these at this point.
Yeah, it's kind of a milestone, maybe.
It's kind of. I mean, yeah.
It's
a
also
milestone.
the E3 episode, and
Yep.
I'm joined by, you've heard him already,
Ian.
Ian
That's
Monell. And special guest, DJ Scotty.
Hey, how's it going? It's
Yeah.
me.
Our audio engineer has hopped on because once again, the fan favorite, Matt, is not here.
Once again. He
Man's
has,
a busy
other
busy
priorities like moving or whatever.
What a loser,
Fucking
dude.
unbelievable.
What a
Very
jerk.
unprofessional.
Very unprofessional.
So it
So
was E3.
a lot has happened. There's
A
a
lot
there's a
has
lot of
happened.
games, and we're just gonna, I guess, run through them, give you our thoughts on them, what we liked the best, what we didn't like, kinda. I guess just have a little conversation about it. Let's start off with the first one, which is EA.
EA came out and showed off a lot of doo-doo.
Yeah, a lot of not great things.
So they came out with like FIFA, and their big deal with that is that they're like, we got the Champions League, and now when you play FIFA, it'll play the Champions League song, which is like iconic and cool, but that's not like a big deal. Then they showed Madden and NBA, right? They had an NBA game,
yeah.
but it's not 2K.
Or did I?
I think that they did.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Something about LeBron. And then they showed Anthem.
Yes.
And for the first like 10 minutes, it was just like storyboards and like art and shit.
They were really trying to pad out that
Some
conference.
fucking nonsense. It was bad all around. And then they showed Anthem, and it looked really like whatever.
Yeah.
Just a lot of walking around. I saw.
I don't. I'm excited for it because it is BioWare, and I like BioWare. I mean, they've kind of dropped off, I feel like, in quality recently.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's everybody thinks that, or if it's just like a personal thing, but I'm excited to see their take on basically Destiny. So I'm kind of excited. I'm not gonna buy it unless it's like, this is a great game, guys. But
I don't think it's gonna be great,
yeah, it probably won't.
but we'll see. I'm probably gonna buy FIFA, and that's it. And I would have bought FIFA no matter what they showed off, because I haven't played FIFA in years, and I just feel like it. So I got a PlayStation now, and I can play with real people.
Yeah. See, I've never been like a big fee fight.
FIFA.
No, it's a fee fight, man.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it is about it, but it's basically like a card game mixed with the game, right? Like you get new
Oh,
characters.
Ultimate Team. That's in all of the EA Sports games.
Oh, okay.
And it's the most popular game mode. It's not and it's become the main game mode because they get a lot of money from stupid ass kids with their dad's credit cards.
Stupid ass kid. I'd be that stupid ass kid.
Yeah, I would have been too. Luckily, I had a job when that shit started. And yeah, so like you play the game and you can buy coins with real money, and then the coins buy packs, and the packs have a chance to get a player card out of it. And then with the cards, you play the real game
Okay.
with it. So you can make a team out of these like impossible players, like players on different teams, like Messi and Ronaldo on the same team. And like 3 years ago, they announced like the Legends thing. So now you can have like special retired players. So you can have like Pele on your team and Zidane and stuff.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, but that's like the main game mode. They still have fucked up manager mode, but it's all whatever.
Okay, so other than FIFA, they announced the Command and Conquer mobile game.
People are really upset about it. I never played Command and Conquer, so I'm not like
Yeah,
my
it's-
childhood.
I don't think it's really our expertise. Scotty, did you play Command and Conquer or no?
Not at all, really.
It was RTS, right?
Yeah, something like that. Other than that, did you guys know they announced a new Star Wars game, Jedi Fallen Order?
No.
But that's all that they did.
They literally
just announced it.
It was a dude sitting there some chick handed him a mic, not even a logo. I think there wasn't even. It was just him saying the name of the game. And I was like, is that actually what you guys are gonna do? You couldn't like mock some shit up real
It's
quick?
so sad that Disney won't let anyone else work on the Star Wars games.
It's dumb.
But this isn't going to be like another like battle game, right? Or like Battlefield.
Battlefront,
I
no.
don't
I think
think-
it's gonna be like
It's going to be a
Story.
story game.
story game, like Jedi Outcast or whatever.
Could be okay.
But I mean, also like nobody knows.
Right,
As far
it's
as I can tell, there was no real details. At least they didn't announce a lot in the conference.
I just have no faith in anything that EA makes.
That's.
It's like hard for me to get excited about anything that they do.
I think that's valid. I mean, EA. They've like never really showed up. It's always been the same conference from year to year, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I don't even think that like FIFA is that good of a game. It's just that they have way more money, and Konami's a shitty company, the company that makes the other soccer game, Pro Evo. That EA just bought the rights to have like the real likeness and the real players in the game, so that Konami lost the rights and they had to have like fake names that like represent real players and stuff.
Oh wow. So instead of Ronaldo,
So
it would be like
yeah,
Ronaldo.
yeah, it would be like that kind of shit. And like they would play it for a team called like Manchester Red and Manchester Blue instead of Manchester United and Manchester City.
What?
Yeah, and it's like South London Football Club instead of Arsenal.
That's kind of weird. All right. Other than that, Battlefield 5.
Yeah,
It's already been announced. So it's not really
whatever.
a big
It's a
thing.
battle royale or something.
Did you guys see Sea of Solitude?
No.
Okay, it looks like an adventure game, and it's got like a weird style. There wasn't really much on it. It's developed by Jomei Games, which I have no idea who that is.
Never heard of them.
Not a clue. Oh yeah, and Unravel 2 like came out.
Yeah.
Like it got released. I didn't
I
play the
wish
first one.
companies
though.
would do that shit where they're just like, it's out today.
I feel like a lot of
Yeah, that's hype. Whenever that
yeah,
happens.
it I feel like it loses its luster if everybody's doing it. You know, if
yeah,
everyone's-
I mean, it becomes less exciting, but as a consumer,
yes.
it's way better. I don't like to wait.
This is kind of like I'm jumping ahead here real quick, but that fucking Ubisoft For Honor, fucking everybody gets it
Yeah.
for free, dude. I know we've been playing that game because it got for free. Like that was hype, and I mean I think it's like along the lines of Siege and Resurgence. But did either of you play the first Unravel?
No.
Okay, so I guess Unravel 2. Unravel 2 was like that, and or like it got released today or whatever, but it's not really. I guess we aren't really the people to fucking talk about it. Who was next after EA, right? Like that's about it for them.
Yeah, that's about it. And then I think Square Enix came after that.
What? I thought it was Microsoft.
Microsoft and Bethesda.
Yeah, and I think Ubisoft and Square Enix were the next.
Well, we can talk about Square Enix because they didn't show fucking anything either.
They-
They literally showed Tomb Raider for like 10 minutes, and then they showed a title of Dragon Quest.
No, they showed some like shit with Dragon Quest.
It was like a 1.5
It wasn't.
minute trailer.
It wasn't a lot.
It was like nothing.
That game that they announced, Fall of Babylon, looks interesting though to me personally.
I don't remember Fall of Babylon at all.
It's like some new IP. There wasn't. It was just like a CGI trailer. There was nothing like no gameplay.
The
really.
Quiet Man, where you play as apparently some deaf hitman, that shit looked dumb to me.
Okay, see that has to be one of the worst games that I saw.
That
Like,
it looks so stupid.
it
Like
looked-
who watches that? And they're just like, oh, dude, what? Like,
I feel like it's an interesting premise though, but it was just nothing. Like
it's like an yeah. The first off, they didn't show anything, but it's like, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be anything special.
yeah, I agree with you. Unless like the gameplay is just fucking crazy. Because as far as it looks like, it's just like, hey, this dude can't hear, and then also he kills people, and there is like, I feel an overlap where you can do some interesting things with sound in the game, but I didn't see any of that in this trailer.
I just feel like it's gonna be like they're gonna be like, well, since this guy's deaf, all of his other senses are super amplified. So you have this fucking detective mode for the deaf
Yeah.
guy, and you're just like an excuse to give this guy superpowers.
This
Just be like,
man-
well, he's deaf, and actually, deaf people have super strength and super speed.
Dude,
and
you can feel the vibrations in the air from
Yeah.
somebody moving, man. So you just know. Other than that, they tease a little bit of Octopath Traveler.
That game looks good. I'll probably get it. I'm a little reaching JRPG saturation with Persona.
Really? Okay, Persona.
Because like I'm about to finish it, and it's like I'm like 130 hours in, and it's like I don't know. I can't go straight into another one that's gonna be like probably an 80-hour game at least.
So you haven't finished it either, right, Scotty?
Not yet.
Okay, so serious, do you find? Because I felt this way, and I know Scotty feels this way. Do you find like you don't want to finish it because it's like, damn?
That's where I am right now.
Yeah, because then it's over.
The reason I don't want to finish it is because I feel like I'm not done. Like I want to get all the confidants to 10, and I want to get all my social stats to max, which I'm very close to. But I'm like afraid I'm not gonna have enough time.
Yeah, I don't think can you do that? Like if you're not following the guide?
You can't do both of them, I think. But you can because there's an achievement for it to get all. There's two separate achievements. It's not one achievement to get both of them because I don't know if that's possible in the amount of time that you have. I mean, it probably is. You just have to
Have, like,
not
a
on your
guide,
first playthrough.
yeah.
Like you have to have a guide and do the most optimal shit every day. But that is like the main reason, and I like kind of want to see New Game Plus. But this happens to me with a lot of games that I play. That even if I'm enjoying them, like once I get to the end and it's like, do you want to start New Game Plus? Like something in me is just like, don't immediately start New Game Plus.
Yeah, no, I mean,
and then I never go back. That's the other part. Is that like,
see, I feel like with Persona, it's kind of like it would be interesting because you want to go through, like, if you didn't max out all your stats.
well, the thing with Persona is on the New Game Plus, they give you a bunch of tools to make it a lot quicker. I was talking to my friend at work who played through it, and he said that in his New Game Plus account, he's 30 hours in, and he's halfway through, like, the calendar.
Oh, wow.
So, like, the game goes much faster on your New Game Plus playthrough.
Okay. Kind of going back to E3, we got off on a little tangent there. Fucking Square Enix also showed off some Kingdom Hearts 3, which was, like, basically everywhere.
Yeah.
They did a Final Fantasy Monster Hunter crossover.
That was just, like, a little thing. We don't know any details about it besides that it's happening.
Aren't they
I
releasing,
think, like, a
a
Rathalos
new...
is going to be, like, a raid boss or something.
Yeah, or some shit. What else? I think we already said Dragon Quest. Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit, which is like another story-looking game in the universe of Life is Strange.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit looks dumb.
Aren't you just like a kid that plays with toys?
Yeah, and he probably is like autistic, so he has some superpower or something. Like
Instead
it's
of picking up shit with his mind.
yeah, like I don't know. It's gonna be dumb. Like I thought Life is Strange is good, but it definitely like Life is Strange really pushes the boundary of just being like, hey, aren't we so cool and like open and accepting? And it's like, dude, like
I haven't.
turn it off sometimes. Hey, shut up, Google.
I literally I played. I mean, I know this is like how it's supposed to be, but I played 10 minutes into the game, and like you're obviously a teenage girl in high school, but it was too high school for me to keep going, and I was just like, I don't want to play this.
Yeah.
Like, so I know it's supposed to be a really good game, and it's probably really bad that I stopped 10 minutes into it, but what are you going to do? Other than that, Just Cause 4 was also announced, even though I think it was already leaked. It looks alright.
I'm not interested in the Just Cause games.
I liked Just Cause 2. Didn't get Just Cause 3. I heard it was bad. Or not bad, but not as good as 2. And then, I don't know, it's like a sandbox to fuck around with.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's
shit.
a sandbox, and I'm not interested in sandboxes.
Okay,
like, I
that's
never
fair.
have been. Like, I always liked more direction. That's why, like, a problem I always had with MMOs is that it's just, like, you can do anything, and it's like, so why bother? Like, I want to save the world or, like, kill the guy or whatever. Like,
Yeah. Alright, I think that's about it for Ubisoft. We're blowing
Square
through.
Enix.
Yeah, shit.
So they were poo-poo again. And then Microsoft came out, and they were like, we got 50 games, now shut up and watch. And then they showed them off, and some of them were cool.
Yeah, I think it was interesting the way they went with it, because it was like, hey...
They listened to the feedback from last year.
Because they were always like, Sony's constantly winning because they're just...
Yeah, and meanwhile you have to watch this fucking Microsoft conference where they're like, here's the new Lamborghini,
Yep.
and buy Forza. And it's like, how many people in this room play Forza? Like
Yes.
11 people in this like 20,000 seat stadium. Like,
So they announced Nier Automata with all the DLC coming to Xbox.
good for you, like 11 Xbox people.
I
who
mean, I
haven't
think
played
it's
it already.
I
It's
haven't-
good. It's a good thing. It's awesome.
I haven't played Nier. I'm gonna wait for that shit to go on like...
Waiting for it to go on Xbox.
No, I want it to be
Super
on a
sale.
$2 sale.
Okay.
'Cause
I
that
want
game-
them to pay you to play
I want
it.
them to pay me to play fucking Nier Automata. Shit. They announced... I can't remember the name of the game. It was that like interesting art style adventure looking game.
The Zelda one.
No, it wasn't.
That's the one I'm hyped for.
It's not, that's the one with the fox, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't that one. I don't remember the name of it, and that's probably like bad.
Yeah.
I'm trying. But it was just like it looked interesting. It was like with like the hand drawn looking shit. You guys have no idea what I'm
Can't
talking about.
remember.
Yeah.
That's they announced Battletoads,
Yeah, that's cool.
which it'll be interesting.
I never played it, so
I
you
played
know,
it for like
was
5
before my
minutes.
time.
You played for 5 minutes.
Like the first level got fucked up and
Yeah,
quit.
I can see that. I don't know. I wonder how it's gonna. Is it gonna be like another, like the old Battletoads where it's like really hard and the whole thing is like.
It should be hard because I bet what's happened is they saw Cuphead came out and they were like, "Hey, people want to play hard as fuck platformers."
Yeah.
Because that's what Battletoads is. It's
But-
like run and gun, hard as fuck.
It has to be good.
Battletoads
hard.
is a good game though.
Is it? I haven't
Yeah,
played
it's
it.
like it just got like memeified because it was worth a lot.
Yeah,
but
see, that's where I came in. I thought it was like, yo, it's just hard because it's hard.
it's a good ass game.
Okay.
The thing is that it also Battletoads is from the time of arcade machines, where the point was to make the game actually impossible to get maximum quarters.
Yes. Yeah. I fucking playing through House of the Dead was basically fucking
Yeah,
impossible.
yeah. They were like, you have to pay money or be God to win
Yeah.
this game. Like,
Dude, what was that game where it was like Dragon Quest, right? Where it was like you had to go through the castle and like save the princess because there's a dragon. It was like up, left, right, or whatever in every new room. You guys know what I'm talking about?
no.
Seriously?
No.
How have you guys not seen this game? All right, whatever. It was like an
arcade game?
Yeah, it was basically like
Not Dragon Quest though.
No, it probably wasn't Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
It was like an animated arcade game where it was basically just like a cartoon, and you would just press a direction key.
Huh.
It was doing what David Cage is doing now, but fucking however many years
30
ago.
years
You know what I'm
ago.
saying ago.
And probably more subtle.
Jump Force
Sure.
is a game,
Yes, it is.
and
Correct.
it was announced in Microsoft and or Microsoft's conference rather. I like fighting games. I feel like
Yeah.
that's Scotty likes fighting games. Now
I
that-
played J-Stars, so I mean, I know what this one's gonna be
What the
all
hell
about.
is J-Stars?
It's like the
It's the same game.
yeah.
It's just older.
I've never been a fan of these style of games.
They're not. It's
No,
not
it-
gonna be good. It's just fan service game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, I guess because in my mind it's like I like having fun, obviously, but I also like being good at a game.
Not just being good. The game is shallow. That's the issue.
That's what I'm saying. Is it seems like one of those games where it's like, yo, let's pick up. I'm gonna be fucking Goku. You be goddamn whoever the main character of One Piece is, Luffy, and let's
Luffy.
fucking do it out, dude. I mean, like if the graphics are
Exactly what it
That's like 100% what it is.
yeah, I mean the graphics look good, like if that's what it actually is.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'll be interested to see how they work and all that shit. And it there's never been like an announcement like this in a big conference, right? Where they're like, hey, this
This is like getting a lot of exposure. I think anime is like busting into mainstream.
Oh yeah.
And so that's why they didn't show, like, I'm sure there's going to be a shit ton of obscure ass old anime characters like Captain Tsubasa and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they're just showing off like Luffy and Goku and Frieza
All
to
that
be
stuff.
like, hey, Americans, buy this game.
Hey, you like fucking anime? Check this shit out. And then they teased Light at the end.
Yeah, that's the why I think it's like they're really trying to get Americans, because it's like Death Note has not been a thing for like 10 years, you
Yeah.
know, and they're just like, hey, Americans, buy this game. Like,
But
they've been making the J-Stars game without Light in it at all.
I heard that he's not even going to be playable.
Really?
Yeah, like he's just there, I
Hanging
guess,
out to sell the
like
game.
a story or some shit. That's what I heard,
write names down.
or read, that this dude wasn't even fucking playable.
Whatever. I'm not gonna get this game.
I mean,
yeah.
I feel like it'd be fun if it's like a party game and you're all fucking wasted. And you're like, dude, you're Frieza, I'm fucking whatever.
It's fun, but if it's like $60, like I would pay $10 for this game.
okay, that's fair. I mean, I wonder how much fucking time even went into this game. Like, it's probably just like it's gotta be just like a cash grab, right?
Well, no, but it'll have like a story that's kind of like in Dragon Ball Fighter Z story, where it's just like this like non-canon explain why everyone's in the same universe, and so the story will be long, but it's going to be like padded out with a bunch of bullshit.
Okay. Another game that you all should be excited for, Cyberpunk 2077.
That's what year it's coming out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that though, dude, because fucking CD, they have a weird way of saying it. I'm just gonna say
Project
project,
Red.
but it's like project or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
They have like some pretty bad rep with like overworking their fucking employees, but damn, do they create some good ass fucking games.
Yeah, I just feel like with a lot of games, I don't know if it's always been this way, and I'm just now becoming more jaded, but I just don't give a shit about your game if it's coming out for more than like 18 months.
Scotty, what's your opinion? How do you feel about that?
I pretty much agree with him because I mean, a year is a long time.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that long. Let's be honest. We're fucking getting
It's
up
not
there
that
in
long,
years.
but it's like,
I still have that thing from like back in
I
the
don't
day
know.
when I've been waiting for Kingdom Hearts forever, and then it finally comes out like 15 years later.
yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, if it's a year out, I just don't even think about it.
I guess that's fair. I think it's more so like, hey, it just generates hype, which is obviously like it can.
I just
work for a
can't
company.
like maintain hype for that long. You know, like I'll get hype for like the Pokemon shit like for like a couple days, and then it's like, well, it's time to fucking play something else to not think about it.
Yeah, there's a whole thing with hype where it's like it's really good, but if you have too much, then it's gonna be anti-hype, which is gonna fucking affect you just as much. But I mean, I don't know. I've referenced this book in like the past 4 podcasts, but a main like point through it was you would show off your game at E3, and all the developers that were burnt out would be like, okay, people are excited about this shit, and they'd come back, ready to do more work. So maybe it's also like, hey, this is for you guys to show off. There's an actual fucking game here, and then also for the rest of the like company to be like, we can do this.
I guess I would say that companies should maybe try and do what Nintendo's doing with the directs.
Okay.
So like, I'll say that Nintendo's E3 presentation was disappointing to me, but
I agree with that.
I think the idea of the direct is like way better than what these other companies are doing, where they're like, you get no information except for like E3, Gamescom, Tokyo Game Show, and now PlayStation Experience just for PlayStation, which PlayStation is moving most of their big time titles and like gameplay reveals to PlayStation Experience now, not at E3. Same as Nintendo, because Nintendo, the reason why it was disappointing because they didn't show a lot of shit is that like they said like their game plan is to be like, we're only going to show games that are like coming out soon.
Yeah, and I mean, it's valid. I think it's just like it comes down to personal preference. Like for me, I would like to just know. I would like to see what their vision is, even if it's if it's like 5 years off. That's a bit of a different. Like I don't think Cyberpunk's going to be 5 years off.
Yeah, but I'd say 2 or 3.
Yeah, I'd definitely say 2 or 3. But I am excited about it. I fucking loved.
I mean, I'm excited. I'm gonna get it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
excited
100%.
about Cyberpunk a lot.
I really like that style of like world.
I like it much better than The Witcher.
What's that
I
damn
like
game? Shadowrun.
Sci-fi.
You ever played Shadowrun?
No.
Okay. Shadowrun's like a top-down XCOM style set in like a cyberpunky universe, and I really like that kind of futuristic style.
Yeah.
I'm fucking excited about the game, and they announced it in like a really hype way.
Yeah.
With like faking him walking off, and then oh no, he got hacked. Let's talk about Gears.
The Gears
Pop.
reveal.
Let's talk about Gears Pop. This is my game of the show.
No, let's talk about their genius way that they showed it off, where they're like, new Gears, and then it was Gears Pop, and you could hear everyone in the room just being like, what the fuck is this? And then, like, as soon as the Gears Pop video ended, they're like, no, a real Gears game is coming out, don't worry.
It was Gears Pop, but then they announced Gears Tactics,
Yeah.
right? And then they announced Gears 5.
But none of those games except for Pop, I think, are coming out anytime soon.
Oh, yeah, probably. I didn't play Gears 4.
I didn't play 4, but I played 1, 2, and 3.
I think I played 1, 2, and 3. It's been a long time.
They're good-ass games.
I'm pretty sure I played them.
And I played the Gears. They made like Gears Remastered, right, on Xbox One. I played that too.
So all this shit that's like Xbox exclusive has got to be. It's coming to the
PlayStation,
PC, right?
yeah, or PC.
Yeah, it's coming to the PlayStation. Sony's like
Xbox giving up.
I don't know. I'm kind of
Dying Light Dose.
Oh yes, we've
Super
talked about
excited.
Dying Light on this podcast before. This is gonna be a good ass game, and I did not expect that reveal at all. And it looks crazy. Like it looks like some fucking medieval ass post-apocalyptic world. Like that's fucking wild. And any game where they're gonna be like, oh, also it's just better. Like everything feels better to play. I'm just a fan of it. Scotty, how far did you get in the first one? Like pretty far or not?
Probably a little past halfway or something.
Okay, but you liked it, right?
Yeah, I loved it.
Oh, it's such a good game.
I'm still down to play it, actually. I should. I just forgot about it.
It's really fun, and I like what they're doing with like this this choice system where it's like supposedly a lot of games now are like, hey, your choices fucking matter, but we'll see if it actually ends up being that way, or if it's just
Actually
like,
changing things.
yeah, or if it's just like Telltale style of it's all the same shit.
You got the girl. Good job.
I'm really excited for it, and I don't know if they announced a release date. Nope, they did not. But I'm hyped.
Hopefully just 1 year.
Hopefully it comes out tomorrow, and they're just like, we just wanted to fuck with you guys. Another game, Tunic.
Yes,
That's the little Fox
Zelda
boy.
game. It looks good AF. I'm gonna get it for sure.
I think it was announced.
The fox is super cute.
It was last E3 that it was announced, but
Do you
did they
think
announce a
it'll come
release
out
date?
on
It just said 2019 for
No,
a release
but
date.
it'll come out then PC and Xbox. Xbox.
I feel like there's a good amount of room for good Zelda likes, Zelda clones, whatever.
Yes, there
And
is. But people got to do it better than Zelda first.
You think they have to do it better? What about like on par?
Because there are like Zelda clones, like you're talking about top-down Zelda, like Hyper Light Drifter is a Zelda clone.
Yeah, really
Or
good.
not, I wouldn't call it a clone, but I would call it like
What do you even call it?
influenced, inspired. I don't know.
Yeah, I would say inspired, but it's not. I don't think it's trying to go for Zelda. That being said,
No, but
haven't
it's
be
heavily influenced.
Okay.
Hyper Light Drifter, I mean.
Yeah.
And there are other games too. I thought, damn, I can't remember the name of it. It's a short game that had more of a story, but it's like top down. You play as this guy with the sword. The sword's alive. It's a robot. It's in the future. And you're like looking for a lady.
Near Automata.
No. Whatever. That game was like Zelda, and it was pretty good. It was just short. Can't remember the name of it right now.
Fury?
No, I think it's by the company that made Dead Cells, maybe. Whatever.
That's outside my wheelhouse. I haven't even gotten Dead Cells.
Anyway, yeah, those Zelda wannabes are pretty good. The old school Zelda wannabes, not the new school ones, which is like, what, just like Dark Souls.
Yeah. A fucking new DLC for Cuphead.
The delicious last course.
Yeah, I feel
so
like that's
genius.
Did you guys play through the first, or like...
Yes.
Okay. Scotty?
I still need to get it.
It's really good. I highly recommend you play it with another person.
It's way easier that way.
Is it easier? I felt like...
Yeah, you get free revives.
That's true. I feel like the bosses have less HP, though, with one person.
Probably.
And so it means, like, if you're... Like, I played with my little sister, so it was like, she would die, my ass was sitting there on the fucking boss fight. But it's actually funny. The last boss, I died, and she beat it, so I was like, damn, did I really even beat this fucking game, dude? Because there's always one part in the last boss that I would always get to, and I'd fuck it up, and she just did it instantly first try, and I was like, what is your fucking secret?
Sandbagging. Make you look bad.
I'm really excited. I really like this game. The fucking art style is fantastic. It's coming out in
The
2019,
soundtrack.
though. And the soundtrack. I think everybody, you're not a human if you didn't pause when you got into that first, like, dice. And
Yeah.
You listen to that fucking, like...
Listen to his song, I'm King Dice. I'm Mr. King Dice.
Yeah. That's so good. You need to play it. Scotty, get your fucking game up. Oh, the real game of the show, Black Desert to Xbox.
Fantastic. More Korean
Yeah, who cares
MMORPGs.
about this game, dude? This game
Is it going to be free to play on Xbox?
There's no way.
Who's going to buy that? I mean, I guess some people
People on
will.
Xbox? What do you mean? People that bought PUBG on Xbox.
Yeah, but this is like a MMO.
Yeah, but I mean, if you
Grinding.
only have a console, like, they probably don't know about it.
I guess, I mean, if you looked at
If
it,
you're on console, your MMO options are like, what? Star Wars, Elder Scrolls,
you got a point.
Final
Final
Fantasy.
Fantasy, which is really good, though.
Yeah.
Video does, like, look pretty good, you know, if you're just looking at it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, it does. You used to play it a lot, so you have, like, a...
I still like it, but yeah, there's just
Too grindy?
there's just a couple aspects of the game that are just very unenjoyable.
I can understand that. Another game that I'm actually, like, I didn't think I'd be excited for, Devil May Cry 5. Did
Yeah.
you guys play any of the other ones?
No, but I've played like that genre game
Okay.
before.
Yeah, like the Bayonetta style shit.
Yeah, I played through Bayonetta.
I thought the trailer was really dope.
Yeah, those games are just hard as fuck. That's all.
Dude, I played Bayonetta recently, so I was like, I'm gonna fucking whoop this game. I got, like, whatever the worst trophy is the whole way fucking through it. Like, that game is hard.
Yeah, it's hard as AF.
Yeah, I played DMC, which was, like, the remake of Devil May Cry, which I thought was okay. But I haven't played, like, the Devil May Cry
Mm-hmm.
series.
It's Dante.
Yeah, so I guess this is, like, adding in... It looks like it's mixing the guy from DMC and Dante.
Yeah.
Which
I
I-
mean, the guy from DMC is Dante. They just made him look different.
Yeah. So, other than that, transitioning off that session, which looks like the next skate game.
Looks cool. Might get it.
So I never played a ton of skate.
Yeah. Did you play Tony Hawk though?
Not even Tony Hawk.
I played a shitload of both.
Yeah,
and
dude.
they were awesome.
That means you never spent like summers listening to fucking like Goldfinger and Rage
No.
Against the Machine. The Tony Hawk soundtrack was so important to growing up in the suburbs, dude.
Damn.
That's probably why I skateboarded.
Really? Was
so-
it Tony Hawk fucking...
Probably not. Well, maybe. Actually.
That's why I
Shit.
feel like most people started, like our age at least, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, 2, and 3.
Mhm.
That's wild. I guess I don't know why.
Those
I
games were so fucking
I
good.
heard they're
I played
really
them
good.
so much. Just grinding, flipping.
Mhm.
So did you guys play? You said you didn't play skate, right?
I played it at friends' houses all the time,
Okay.
but I didn't own it.
And then you didn't.
No, I played like all the skates. They're really good.
Okay, so are you excited about Session or no?
I am, but I need to see like more gameplay, I guess, to see how it really plays out. I'm sure it'll be good.
Supposedly this is like a
Spiritual
successor. That's the word I was
To
looking for.
skate?
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely down for that then.
What else? Division 2.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Really, I'm actually excited about it. I don't know. I don't think it'll be. I don't think it'll be Destiny in terms of like they won't learn from what they fucked up originally.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this game should be a better at launch thing. And they announced raids. Jesus.
Yeah, the raids will be cool.
I'm any game with raids I'm a fan of.
Did they give any information with the raids, or they just? Oh, no. All they said was raids, didn't they?
They
Yeah.
said raids, 8 players, and that was about it.
8 players. Okay.
What else? Some Tales of Vesperia game, which I know nothing
Yeah, I
about.
don't really care about Tales.
We Happy Few.
It looks like an interesting game. I don't know.
The
What
hot
else.
take. Serious, what else?
Well, like I was confused because like, did they put out like a pre-alpha or something for this?
I thought.
And like
Almost
it got
dropped the
like bad reviews or whatever. People were like, I thought it was gonna be something, but it was not, or whatever. They bailed out on like an interesting concept or something.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like an early access game still, or if it's actually.
They
I
need
guess
to
it's
just
not
make
out.
more like straight up 1984 games or like a
Style.
Clockwork Orange
Yeah.
style.
I agree with that. Forza Horizon.
Sick.
Okay.
Pretty sick.
People who like Forza Horizon say it's a good place to get into racing games, which I do enjoy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Sea of Thieves. None of us have really played it.
not
What are they
interested.
doing with it?
I guess it's like some DLC. It's called Sea of
DLC?
Thieves, Cursed Sails, and Forsaken Shores. I don't know if it's free or what.
Maybe it's
Better
a
be fucking
patch.
free.
It's gotta
Yeah,
be
that shit
free.
just came out. Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like it was kind of like No Man's Sky almost, where like everyone was super hyped, and then they started playing. I was like, this is not great. But then with that, there's always the people that are like sticking with it. It's like people are dumb. This is actually amazing. It's like, is it? Is it? Metro Exodus.
Yeah, it looks good. I'm excited for it.
Did you
Played
play?
Metro 2033 and Last Light,
Uh-huh.
and they're very good games. And I want to see the next one.
All right.
Next one's gonna be like open world though, so it'll be different.
I don't think it's. I don't think it is open world. I think it's just bigger environments. It's still very, very linear. I
Yeah,
thought-
it's just like above ground. That's all.
Yeah, but I feel like that's like. I don't know. I've never.
No, I'm not like saying that like I'm not liking it.
Okay.
It's just that it's like we're very different.
Yes, 100%. But I'm excited. It's weird to feel afraid when you go above the metro. Like
Mhm.
when you go on ground and you're like, damn, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Like this shit's wild. And you see like nobody out there except fucking enemies. You haven't played any of the Metro games, Scotty?
I played a little bit of 2033, I believe, and I was actually about to say, "Oh, you're above ground. I'll actually play this one," but it's
You-
actually scary up there too.
Yeah. 20,
Oh yeah, it's a scary ass game.
It's
That's why
That's why they live underground,
I was
because
going
above
through the
ground.
train
is-
cart and I was like, I don't want to play this actually. It's nighttime.
I highly recommend you play 2033. It's a great game.
Yeah,
think I got
Last
it on
Light is
sale.
even better. What?
I got it on sale, so I maybe even 2 of them.
yeah, you
Yeah, you
probably
probably
got
got the
them.
definitive edition bundle or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a way to play that game, which it's difficulty in video games is always really weird to me because it's like, okay, the harder you go, sometimes it's like this is actually just a better game. So in Metro's case, on lower difficulties, enemies are bullet sponges, right? And shit's supposed to be like low amount of bullets, shit hits really hard. But since they're bullet sponges, it's kind of it feels weird. So I think on like the higher difficulties, and you can like turn on like veteran mode or whatever. Excuse me. Enemies die really quick, but so do you, which I think might just be a better way to experience the game. So it might be Metro might be one of those games where it's like, yeah, just crank it up, put it on like a harder difficulty. It makes the game flow better. But I really like this style of game because it's linear, and I honestly like linear games way more than open world games because I feel like you can just craft a better experience.
Mhm.
So I'm excited for Exodus. The unofficially basically canceled game Crackdown 3
delayed again.
to February 2019. God, how long ago was this game announced?
I don't know. Forever, a
Right.
million years ago.
Like it's got to be so long. I don't know. I can't really stay excited about it. I was excited when they first announced it because I wanted to play Crackdown 2, but I never got it. So we'll see how it goes. They teased Fallout 76, but we'll get more into that in the Bethesda one. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
Yes.
You excited?
Yes. It looks fantastic. It's made by Miyazaki and From Software,
Yeah.
so it will be a good game.
And I heard you can only play as that character. Like, there's no character creation.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah, I think it means... I don't know why I think it means this, but I feel like it means a more narrative-focused game.
Possibly. Yeah, I think he said it's going to be more story-driven.
Okay. I'm
I
excited
think I
about
remember seeing anything about it. Yeah, it looks good. It's going to have the From Software combat, so it'll be a good game.
it. Yeah, and that grappling hook looks crazy, and you can do it in combat.
Mm-hmm.
There's a point in the trailer where the guy like grappled a dude on the horse and he like pulled himself towards him. I was like, yo, I'm gonna do that a lot and die also a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
Good.
Okay,
I want it.
that's the most excited you've been.
Ori, I loved the first one, and the second one will be awesome too.
See, I didn't beat the first one.
It's fantastic.
Did
You should.
you, Sky?
I haven't played it yet. I plan on it.
It's really
From
good.
your-
Very good. You liked Hollow Knight, and
Yeah.
you didn't play Axiom Verge, did you?
Mm-mm.
It's, I mean, Ori's another Metroidvania, but
should
it's
just-
beautiful.
They should have a Metroidvania conference where they just announce.
Might as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a good. I feel like it's such a good genre. Damn, I need to play it then. Halo Infinite.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm hyped for it. It's not going to come out for a long ass time, but it's going to have a new engine. First time for Halo.
You're actually excited. You're actually excited about it.
Yeah, I fucking love Halo.
I mean, I like
I
Halo
love
2,
Halo
but I
a
haven't
lot.
played Halo 5 at all.
I played every Halo.
You played Halo 5?
Yeah. And it was good. It was enjoyable. The story, that I think they're making amends for what people complained about in the story, where it's like they hype up this big fucking conflict between Master Chief and Locke,
Yeah.
and then you just play as Locke for most of the game, which
Really?
is lame. Nobody likes Locke. He's a fucking Boy Scout. And I think the next one you will hopefully just be Master Chief the whole time.
Did they introduce Locke in 5? Because, like, I remember there's, like, all the ads for 5 was like, hey, you're a fucking rogue-ass dude now.
Yeah.
Because, have you played 4, Scotty?
Yeah, I played 4.
Okay, so spoilers to the end of 4 coming up right here. Cortana effectively dies,
Yeah.
and he's like pissed at the end of the fourth one, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he's not like going rogue, right?
Yeah, but he wants to get Cortana back.
That's what I know that. So I guess they explore that more in 5, but I haven't played it.
Yeah, so you basically, the whole thing is about going to get Cortana back.
Okay.
Against the rules of the USMC.
Okay. I guess that's all. It'll be cool. It'll be exciting to have like a good
It
Halo
will
game
be
again.
cool. Hopefully, I don't know why I said hopefully, but they're probably going to put out a Halo Battle Royale mode,
Oh Jesus.
which will be cool, I bet. And I think they're like really going back to the roots of the first Halo Combat Evolved.
Cool.
Because they're showing off like the ring, so this one's gonna take place on a ring
Yeah, on Halo.
again. And I don't know why I heard this or why I think this, but I feel like I heard rumors about that this one's gonna be like a little more open world where you just kind of go around the ring doing objectives to like shut it down and advance the story. But it'll be like more open world than Halo's been in the past, which is cool with me.
That'll be interesting.
As long as they get the combat right and put in all the old maps.
Fucking bring back Lockout. All right, so that's it for Microsoft. They actually
Bethesda.
had a shit ton of games. Yeah, it's Bethesda next, where they announced Skyrim Very Special Edition.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was fun.
Which is actually real, that if you have an Alexa, you can talk to it and it'll tell you about Skyrim and shit.
That'll be weird as hell. Fuck, man, they announced a lot. So, Quake Champions is like, it's kind of doing the For Honor thing where it's like, hey, if you sign up right now, it's free.
And then they extended it another week.
Yeah, which means either people were signing up in droves or nobody signed up. Ben, it's the second one. It's fuck.
So I can get Quake Starter Edition for free?
Yeah, right now.
Oh, I actually didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No, I should do
Guess
that.
you gotta sign up, man.
Yeah.
Rage 2 actually looks really fucking good. That concert deserved way better fucking of a crowd than it got.
Yeah, Andrew WK is
Like-
pretty cool. I'm down with him.
I don't know, there was just fucking I was more hyped than the crowd, and I was like, "Come on, guys, this is actually good shit." And there's just people going, I'm doing a visual thing in an audio medium, but they're just like hands down, just sitting there waiting for the games. But it's like the games are coming, but can you
interact,
Just nod your head.
do
Be
something?
alive.
Yeah. The gameplay looks really good. I like the color scheme. Is that weird to say?
No.
I feel like it's like a colorful shooter in a usual like muddied medium.
That's good.
What else? Doom Eternal.
Looks cool. All they showed was the title screen, which is it's a
God.
good looking title screen. They showed the soundtrack, which is worth.
Oh my god, dude! I got more hype for the fucking soundtrack than I did for what was going on
Soundtrack
screen.
is very good.
I was just like, Mick, my boy, I love you. That I forgot the dude's name. When he was interviewed or whatever, he was like, "You want hell on earth?" And like the crowd's going, "Yeah," and he goes, "We just teased it" or whatever. He's just like he just has like a smug, shit-eating grin. I love that dude. He was really funny. If you watched, I think it's No Clip. They have like documentaries on games.
Yeah.
They have one for Doom, and he was in that. The first Doom. Really fucking excited about this one. The original, not original. This Doom 2016 or whatever the fuck it is. Really good game. Yeah. Elder Scrolls Legends, fucking card game that none of us have played.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They said they're redoing the visuals, so that'll be interesting.
Still
But,
not gonna play it.
Yeah, we'll see how it ends up. Scott, you got something to add to that?
Is it on phones?
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
a plus, I guess.
Yeah, but
It can
Hearthstone's
compete.
also on phone, so it's
Yeah, I mean, Hearthstone and even like Gwent, I'd say. Like, I'd rather play both of those than Elder Scrolls.
like, yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Like I always feel like I want to play a card game, and then I start playing the card game. I'm like, oh shit, this is a lot. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to buy $30.
Yeah, there's a big startup cost.
Yeah, so it's just no fun. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Elder Scrolls Online Somerset.
Whatever.
I own it.
Sirius
Haven't
is
played
not. Okay, so Scotty owns it, but you haven't played it.
I've just been playing other stuff mainly.
Okay.
Because,
Okay.
I bought it like pre-purchased back when I was into the game.
Yeah, you were really excited.
And now, I'm just playing other stuff.
So do you know what's changed in it, or do you have no
What,
idea?
a new Somerset Island? Is that?
So that's about it. There's not like
I think there's
announcing raids, 8 players.
No, it's like the old WoW expansions where they're like, I guess this is the new ones too, but they're like, hey, here's a new continent. There's new shit going on there.
Yeah, but even then, WoW's been like adding in new things. Like just most recently, the fucking artifact weapons,
Mm-hmm.
and the next expansion it's gonna be.
I don't know if it changed much. I haven't like read into it, but I don't think it's that deep. It might just be like more story, more raids, more
Okay, that's
all
fair.
that stuff. Not completely sure.
Wolfenstein Young Blood.
Looks good.
It looks interesting. I don't know what turned me off about the trailer, but like I wasn't excited for it.
Was it the two female
Yeah, it was the
protagonists?
female leads. I'm like, fuck this. No, it was just like it didn't look. Maybe, I don't know what it was, but I didn't play Wolfenstein 2, so I'm kind of like I haven't even finished the first Wolfenstein.
I haven't played Wolfenstein 2, but I played the first one and it was good. And I'll get the second one on sale. And I'll get this one on sale too.
Okay, I mean I'm sure it's gonna be good. I'm excited because it's co-op.
Yeah.
So that'll be
That's
cool.
dope.
I haven't played a co-op shooter in a little while.
Yeah, I feel like there needs to be more co-op games, dude. That's such
They're
an
yeah.
it's such a fun genre, and like you can carry a worse game because it's co-op.
Yeah.
Something that I'm actually fucking excited for, the new DLC for Prey got announced and then released that day.
Crash.
Haven't bought it, haven't played it, broke as fuck, but damn does it look good.
It does look good. And Prey's a fantastic game, and this is like an ideal way to be like, hey, quickly play through the game.
Yes, and everybody should. They announced, fucking dude, they also announced a free update, like New Game Plus. Oh god, that's all I remember.
Yeah, I might go back and do another like Alien run or something.
It was so fun. Moon Crash, you kind of like go through this, like you go through basically like a changing dungeon looking thing where you're trying to get to the end, but every time you restart it changes. Excuse me. So, which is an interesting premise. So we'll see how that goes. But they also announced a whole new mode thing called Mimic Hunt or something.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you know what, Scotty? You haven't played Prey.
I've seen a mimic.
Okay, but you know that they can mimic whatever. So it's like you're a person. It's like an asymmetrical. I almost said asexual multiplayer. Asymmetrical multiplayer, where one person I'm guessing is like the fucking dude,
Oh,
and everybody
shit.
else is like a mimic, and they're just trying to hide.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
interesting.
That's
And they're gonna do that one in VR.
That'll be
No.
fun.
Yeah, so you'll have like people will be hiding, and they're like just prepared for some fucking jump scares. Because like when you first start that game, it kind of sucks.
It's
So
scary.
yeah, it's fucking terrible. You get like something that kind of helps with like, oh, that's a mimic. I can tell because of whatever. But I kind of wish they didn't have that, and it was just like every fucking cup you're looking at, you're just like,
I mean, you still do get like scared though.
oh yeah, sometimes if you because you do have to like equip the goggles or whatever the fuck they were, to see it. But fuck, man, this it was my I think I made it my game of the year last year. Prey.
Yeah, I think you did.
It's such a good game.
It's very good.
Fucking all right, and that was it for the like, you know, the beginning, and then our good friend Todd Howard. I'm just gonna him and I are on a first name basis. Me and Todd. Todd came out and he announced Fallout Shelter.
Whatever.
Coming to something.
Phone game.
Um.
Oh, it's coming to Switch.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
What else? I have just done something I did not want to do.
Fallout 76. They showed off a little bit about. It looks
Yeah.
pretty cool.
So I forgot who I was talking to, but I'm not like a Fallout purist. So I don't feel like. I don't mean purist, but like the RPG elements aren't like the reason I'm really coming to that game. It's more like I'm interested in what you can do or whatever.
Yeah.
So playing with other people and having people in your world seems cool to me.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting how they do it though. But one thing,
Yeah.
you can literally get nuclear launch codes with
It's like
your
the point of the game.
yeah, like with your friends, and you just blow something up. And then that's like where the end game resources are in that nuclear wasteland, but it's apparently really dangerous. I don't know. I'm interested in it. They showed off. Was it a new engine, right?
For
Fallout?
I don't know.
I want to say it was, but maybe I'm fucking talking out my ass. But they seemed really excited about it, so I think it's got to be good. I mean, like, I don't think Bethesda will be like, hey, we're just going to release a half-baked idea. Here it is. So we'll see how
Yeah.
it goes. Other than that, Elder Scrolls Blades, it's a mobile game for Elder Scrolls. It looks interesting. It's going to be free to play, so that's always nice.
What
And
do you
then-
just slice things.
Huh?
What are you doing? Or is
Yeah,
it-
you like dive through a dungeon and you tap to hit shit or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
It'll be interesting.
Mhm.
I'm wondering how like a mobile Bethesda, like I mean Fallout Shelter's good, but like a mobile, I don't want to say story, but like a mobile like kind of single player esque game by Bethesda will work out. So we'll see how that goes. And then they announced two other games. One, their original IP, fucking Starfield.
Yes.
I know nothing about it other than it's in space, and all they announced was the title and then the logo.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's why like people get so fucking hyped about this and the fucking next Elder Scrolls.
Yeah,
It's like literally all they showed you was a title.
but I think it goes back to like people just want to know it exists.
But
like Elder Scrolls is in
They're
pre-development right now.
obviously gonna make one. It's like
I mean,
That's
obviously, if you think about it, logically, but a lot of people are like, people were going like, well, they're gonna just keep on releasing Skyrim on fucking everything. That was the joke that Todd did.
I don't know. I saw the interview with Jeff Gerstmann and Phil Spencer from Xbox, and he was talking about like that balance of like when can you announce a game, like what do you have to show, what do fans want to see from an announcement. But he's talking about like their decision to show Halo, and they did the same thing. All they showed was like a title screen, right, and the Master Chief helmet.
I mean, they showed more than fucking Starfield and Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, but they're talking about it was like he was talking about the decision to be like we wanted to show the game because like everyone knows like this is the biggest IP that's ever been on Xbox. Like obviously we're making another one, so we don't feel any pressure to show you the game this early, even
Right.
though we have literally nothing to show for it besides the title screen and that Master Chief is going to be in Halo. Like surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
So like that's the same thing they're doing with Elder Scrolls, like right? They're like it's our best selling franchise, so we're letting you know that we're working on it. Same thing as like Pokemon, right?
Mhm.
They can just be like we're doing it. But I don't know. It's whatever. It's just like I I'm not personally hyped for it, so it's like weird to me
Yeah,
to
I
see
can see
everyone
that.
else just being like, "Oh, dude, Elder Scrolls is like it's gonna be like 6 years."
Yeah, no, I'm with you on Elder Scrolls, but I am not super excited. Like, I'm more excited for Jesus Christ, Cyberpunk than I am for Elder Scrolls, but that's just more so because I enjoy that style of game way more.
Mm-hmm.
That was about it for
Microsoft.
Yeah.
And Bethesda.
and Bethesda. Moving on to Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Did
Sure.
you guys play?
I didn't play the last one, the Egypt one.
Yeah.
It looked good. I heard good things about it, and I was interested in it, and I might get it one day on sale. This one looks good. I like the setting. I like Greece. It's a cool spot. I think you choose, right, to be Spartan or Athenian.
Oh,
I think that's the whole deal. Yeah, it's like the Peloponnesian War, which is a war between all the islands in Greece.
Yeah.
And I think they said you choose to be Spartan or Athenian.
Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I'm more a fan of this style of Assassin's Creed release where they don't do it fucking back to back.
Yeah.
I think the most recent one in Egypt was
2 years ago.
Yeah, but I'm blanking on the name, but it was
Origins?
Yeah, I think so. It was highly regarded as a good game, so I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
The Crew 2.
Who gives a
cares?
shit?
None of us played the first one. For Honor Marching Fire.
The DLC?
Yeah,
New
it's
season
not-
or
it says-
whatever?
yeah, it's a new season. So they're announcing, instead of just Knights, Vikings, and
Japanese samurai or whatever you want to call
the
them.
fuck they call them. They're announcing a whole nother branch of that with 4 new characters. So that's actually really cool.
Did they say what it is?
Like what?
What that like race or whatever you
Yeah,
want
they
to call
did,
them
but I
is?
blanket on it.
Pirates.
It's not pirates.
Pirates.
It's like Chinese or some shit, or
American
Mongols or some shit.
Confederates.
It's like that kind of shit. You have muskets. I don't know. I'm interested in it. I really like Ubisoft's fucking staying with games.
Yeah, their commitment to it.
Like, like they're doing it well, and it just seemed like all the games we've tried it with, Siege, Division, and now For Honor, it's working.
It is.
So it's like, fuck, dude. Like, if this spreads out to other companies and they're like, holy shit, we can stick with this game, maybe my baby Wildstar will come back.
But not just stick with the game. You have to allow new players to get into
Yeah.
the game cheaply. That's why I've been saying like on several podcasts about like I think pretty soon AAA games are going to become starter edition or free like Fortnite with like a battle pass, because it's just like I don't know. It's if everybody can try your game, way more people are going to then buy it after that than if like having like people like just have your buddy come over and be like, hey, have you heard of this new game? It's pretty fucking good. Come over and try it, and then they buy it. You know,
I agree with you.
like hella people are playing Fortnite just because it was free and they tried it out. You know,
Yeah, I wonder how much more popular PUBG would have been if it was free.
immensely. But the other problem with PUBG is that the fucking optimization issues and not on console.
I think Matt was talking about how it's way better, but I'm not exactly sure. I haven't played it in a while.
Whatever.
Starlink Battle for
Is
Atlas looks.
that the one with the Star Fox tie-in
Yeah.
for Switch
But-
only? Still not interested in it, really.
I don't know how it's gonna work. So the whole thing is like you have like a physical, like you have a toy or a model, whatever, that you add shit to, and then in the game you get that shit. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But it's like, so is the game free and you buy the models or the like?
I
did
have no
not know
idea.
about that.
It looks gimmicky.
Yeah, it looks like a children's game.
Yeah, but it's not aimed at children, or not marketed towards children.
Yeah. Did you saw this, Scotty?
I didn't see that part. I just saw that Star Fox was coming out, so I was like super hyped. But
Oh.
now I'm slightly disappointed.
I hate to break it to you.
Like,
Yeah.
yes, finally.
It's like they had like an Xbox controller or whatever, and it was like there's like a little model of a starship on top of it, and they were just like, "We need rocket launchers," and then you just pull out of the game, and the dude's like holding it in his hand, and he like attaches a rocket launcher or some shit.
What?
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. That VR game Transference with Elijah Wood.
Oh, yeah. It'll be artsy and cool, I bet. But there's not a lot to go on right now.
Skull and Bones.
Yeah, this is Ubisoft realizing that people loved Assassin's Creed 4 because of the pirate ship.
No, I think they knew that,
And
I
so
think
they were
that's-
like, "Hey, we'll take you guys out of the Assassin's Creed dev team, and you make your own game now."
I think that's such a good idea.
It's a genius idea. Skull and Bones looks like a good time, but I don't think it's coming out soon.
It's 2019. Yeah, it's 2019.
Yeah.
Mario and Rabbids Kingdom
DLC.
Battle has DLC. Donkey Kong
Looks really good.
I'll be interested to
I
see
love DK.
if Nintendo gives Ubisoft more rights. Like, do they go? Like, obviously, this was one of the first ones, and then you have Star Fox and the Starlink.
When
game.
I saw this trailer, I thought that's what it was. I thought they were making their own Donkey Kong Country game, but
That'd be crazy.
made out of Ubisoft. That's what it looked like to me for a second.
Yeah, that would be wild.
Because that seems like a good IP. I mean, even though Tropical Freeze, I don't know if it sold well, but it definitely critically did very well.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't think they would give it up now that it's, like, doing well, but maybe another IP of theirs that's, like, sitting around.
I could see that. What else? Trials. I don't think it's a fun game.
I don't play it. It's
I mean,
not
yeah,
my
I don't really
thing.
play it either. They came out and talked about Siege for whatever reason. They're just
Yeah.
like, hey, this game still exists. What's up?
Pretty much. They didn't have a lot ready to show.
Just Dance, who cares? They always do that. Beyond Good and Evil 2.
This game looks really cool, and I didn't play the first one. I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
Hopefully they do, like, a remaster or something.
They probably will.
Or some way to play it.
I didn't watch the trailer for it, but
I didn't watch the trailer for it, but
I
I
heard
saw
that they were gonna have like they wanted a playable alpha. Or
yeah,
something
people
by the
were
end of
really
2019.
yeah, and then that was the thing where they had Joseph Gordon-Levitt come out and like ask fans to do like fan creations, and they're like, "But we'll pay you," and they're like gonna give them like peanuts for it.
Yeah, but I also heard that it was like people were up in arms for literally no reason. Like if you like actually went in and looked at it and like compared it to other similar deals, I guess it wasn't even bad. It was just like people are up in arms because they want to be up in arms.
I mean, it's still shitty to like for the company to take like a fan drawing and give them like say like $50 or even $500, you know, and just be like, "There, we compensated you," and then they make millions off of it.
Right, but I mean, the alternative is you never make anything off it.
Why is that the alternative?
Well, I mean, like if I draw a fucking
Why don't they cut you in and be like, "Okay, you get like 10%"?
because I think that's I don't know. I think that's like not something a company would do.
Why?
I have no idea how the company works. I'm talking out of my ass in
Yeah,
this conversation.
they're asking for free labor, basically. They're asking for you to work on their shit, and then they'll pay you like a one-time, like not worth it fee. It's like a record label, like paying a band to make a song, and then they put the song on all the commercials, and the band doesn't get any money from the commercials. They just get the initial money from the song that they wrote. Is that fair?
I don't know how to argue against you because I don't know all the information, but I do disagree with you. So there it is. Let
That's
that be
the
on the
important part to
podcast.
remember. Ian doesn't think you should get paid for your work, Scotty.
I think you should get paid for your work, but I just
Which is
think
not
it's
what you're worth. That's the important part.
man. What else?
Anyway,
PC
there was
gaming
something
show?
else. Yeah, well, did they show anything there?
Walking Dead, both Walking Deads.
Don't care.
Hitman 2.
Looks cool.
They're making a Rapture game. Not Rapture
The
game.
the
Cyanide and Happiness.
yeah, that looks funny. Looks like a Flash game.
Uh,
It better be free. I don't want to pay for that shit.
Another Don't Starve.
Sure,
Sable.
didn't play
Sable's
it.
the fucking game that I was talking about way earlier with like the weird ass art style.
Okay, I don't know
Still
anything
can't
about
picture
it.
it.
That's fine, but it was just more for me. Star Citizen. Night Call looks interesting. Overwhelm is that 2D game. It's like out now or whatever. Stormland VR game by the people that did it's by Insomniac. So that'll be interesting. You're a robot. Jurassic World Evolution, that shit came out. Damn. What else? Sinking City. Isn't this that yeah, okay. So it's like that Cthulhu looking one. Did you guys ever see the trailer for that one?
I don't remember it, but Cthulhu's cool.
Yeah. It's like it looks kinda like an adventure-y, creepy game. I'm excited for it. Shit. What else? Is that about
Yeah, it looks like everything else is garbage.
Yeah. Okay, moving on to Devolver.
Devolver had a funny show.
Yep. With
Again.
video games, but really the only one we care about is my friend Pedro.
It looks hilarious.
It looks super good.
It looks like a fun time.
Have you seen any of this, Scotty?
I think so.
It's like a 2D thing, and the dude's like running, and then at one point he like kicks open a frying pan and shoots off it.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was that game or some other game, but I thought it was that game.
It
looks cool.
I'm a really big fan of games just leaning into fun shit that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like, not every game has to be like, yo, you're dying. Like, I don't know. Metal Wolf Chaos.
Some people are hyped about it. It's an old ass FromSoft game.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Not
Didn't
really
play it.
a big fan. And then what's next is Sony, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll fucking get into this big boy.
Damn.
So I thought it was super cool how they had like that, what's it called, venue
Yeah.
that looked basically like a cult church.
Yeah.
And then they played that,
Banjo.
yeah, which was really good. And then that incredible Last of Us 2 trailer. There's actually a hour some odd long video of a Ubisoft animator going through it and being like, okay, so this is what they did at this part, and I can only assume this is what they did at this part. It was really interesting to hear somebody else that animates games be so amazed by what Naughty Dog
It's
do.
incredible because of watching that trailer, it's really hard to tell what is and isn't gameplay. Like, it looks so seamless and like
Supposedly, all of that was gameplay.
it's incredible if that's really how it's going to be when the game comes out.
Yeah, we'll see how it actually ends up. But if I had to choose, I mean, it's an easy one, but if I had to choose my game of the show, it would be Last of Us 2.
Yeah, it looked incredible. They talked about the they're going to make the AI smarter and stuff like that.
And they
And not just smarter, but like more realistic. So like if you kill the guy before he radios, like nobody else will come.
God damn, it's just gonna be so good. I played the first game, but I need to play the DLC for it.
Yeah, I didn't play the DLC.
But I heard it's gonna be really fucking good. I don't know, man. What else? Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. January.
I'm actually really fucking excited about this game.
Have you played Remake 1?
I did not beat it. I got really far into that.
So fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
So good.
I didn't think I'd be this hyped about it, but like, it looked fucking amazing. Resident Evil 7 was another good game that I haven't finished.
Too scary.
It was pretty creepy though. But I this is in the RE7 engine, and goddamn.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. It looks like it's being made by guys who really love the original RE2, which is like exactly what you want in a game like this. I've like been watching them talk about like more in depth about like specific like minor changes and major changes that they've made to the game, where it's like in this hallway in the original ones is the first time that you see a licker, but when you look up this time it's just like a dude who hanged himself, and then like you go down the hallway and there's like zombies where there weren't last time, so it'll be really cool.
And that gore looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, the gore looks really good.
Did you see the there was like the clip of when he's like peeling the policeman's head, and it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like that is gore.
And
like,
we just saw it on stream. I heard from Eris' stream after he went to E3 and played it, and he was talking about how like you guys have no idea how good this game looks because you haven't seen it like with your own two eyes.
Yeah.
Like, seeing it on stream, it looks fucking good. Seeing it in person is like
way better.
unbelievable.
Damn, I'm fucking hyped about it.
You think they're gonna put it in VR?
Okay, this is gonna sound weird. I hope not.
Yeah.
I feel like the game has to look worse for it to run in
That's
VR.
what people are saying why it looks better, because they didn't have to devote resources to make it run in VR.
Yeah, I could see that. I'm very excited about it. What else? Oh, they announced. I don't know if you guys are excited about it. Control from the people that did Alan Wake, and then the original Max Payne games. Remedy.
Never played them.
Alan Wake is a fucking great game.
Yeah, I didn't play Alan Wake either.
A really good game. I liked it. Some fucking VR looking game from the people that do Rick and Morty.
Yeah, that dude Justin Roiland seems like he just makes the same joke over and over, and he like can do funny voices, but it seems like he can do like 3 voices.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I feel
It looked funny, but it's just like always Justin Roiland's same humor, where it's just like some guy doing the Justin Roiland voice, where he's like, this we're playing a game here, guys. That's oh shit, and they just like start cussing randomly. Like, it is funny, but it's like he just does the same note over and over.
No, yeah, I agree with you. But there was another VR experience called like accounting or whatever.
Yeah, Office Simulator,
which was supposedly
it was funny. I played it.
They had a trailer for that Destiny 2 Forsaken DLC or whatever. It looks interesting. They're killing off, I guess, one of the major characters.
Sure.
That's Matt would probably hang me for saying I guess, because I'm pretty sure this is a really major character. A Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer where they showed off
Fucking Jack Sparrow,
Yeah,
dude. A
Pirates of the
real life
Caribbean.
Jack Sparrow
This
and Orlando Bloom. That shit looks hilarious.
This looked really good compared to the other ones where it was like, who is that running off on that frozen lake? It's Elsa!
Yeah.
And it was just like that kind of thing. Neo 2, didn't play the first one.
I want to get Neo 2. I want to get Neo 1, dude. Wait for it to go on sale on PC.
I heard it is amazing.
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, Tsushima.
Looks fucking
Looks
great.
Looks fantastic.
Suppo-
That could be my game of the year, or
Dude.
game of the show, I mean.
Supposedly, that was a side mission.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, like that's crazy if that's how it is. I have no idea how this game's gonna get fucking. I don't even know what it is. Like I know it's like obviously like a story adventure looking game, but we haven't seen a whole
Looks
ton
good.
about
The
it.
combat looks good.
Yep. I feel like everyone's thoughts go to the fucking battle underneath that tree or whatever with the sun in the background and the colors, dude.
Yeah.
And then just like looking with whenever they'd move, like the leaves would react to them moving. Like little details like that were really cool. Death Stranding.
Looks fantastic. Looks like a fucking mindfuck still. Hard
Yeah.
to tell what's going on. But I'm hyped for it.
People, I can't tell people were ragging on the fact that it looked like a walking simulator. Like it
Yeah,
honestly
people are
wasn't.
getting on it for looking
all
like
you
there's
do
too
is
much
deliver
walking.
packages.
Yeah, but it looked to me. I don't play a lot of Kojima shit. I haven't played Hang Me. I haven't played any Metal Gear, except that
Yikes.
what's that one? Revengeance or whatever.
Yeah, which is made by Platinum.
Yeah. But this looks really good, and the story looks super cool.
It looks very good. I think it's going to be amazing. I
Um,
trust in Kojima.
Dude, I mean, but they how much do you think this game costs?
The most any game has ever cost for
'Cause
Star Citizen.
They had a lot of like actors in there.
Yeah.
And actresses. What else? Spider-Man.
Yeah. They showed off some more villains, and they alluded that there's more villains hidden off.
Yeah, they were like, it's
Um,
you.
I think I saw something that confirmed that Venom will not be in the game, so I don't care anymore. I'm not going to buy it.
Damn.
No, I'm just playing. I'm probably still going to get it, but the game is looking kind of more generic the more I look at it.
So what's weird is I almost feel the exact opposite.
Yeah.
I feel like the more I see of the combat, the more I'm like, that seems like fun combat. Like it looks like Batman fucking whatever style of combat where it's just like X,
I just feel like the
X,
story is
dodge.
not going to be good. That's all.
Yeah, but I feel like it doesn't have to. This looks like the game where it's just like, yeah, have fun, man. You're fucking slinging, like,
Yeah,
just
the sandbox.
yeah,
New York
just
and
traveling
Spider-Man.
through New York with all like the different ways you can climb over shit looks really interesting.
It'll be good, probably.
Needs co-op.
What and who would the second person be?
Spider-Man
Spider-Gwen.
2.
Spider-Gwen, dude. God damn, that's a cool looking character design. That's it for
E3.
Sony.
Oh, Nintendo then.
Yeah, we have one more. There's a game that From Software is doing called Deracine.
Yeah, it's a
But it's a
VR,
VR game,
fun time game.
But that literally they just were like, this is a game and it exists. Here's a little bit of it, so we don't really know anything about it. Yeah, so that's it for Sony. And then the last one, Young Nintendo, SNK Heroines.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, it's coming out. They showed. Supposedly this is really fun. Killer Queen Black.
Yeah, it's like a huge arcade game. People are like really hype about it.
I've never
never
played
heard
it.
of it.
That's
but
crazy.
It's supposed to be really good.
Hollow Knight's coming to Switch.
Hollow Knight's out on the Switch.
Oh, okay.
That's what they announced. It's like out now.
Okay, Dragon Ball Fighters
Coming
to
out
Switch.
soon.
Octopath, obviously.
Yeah, June 22nd, I think.
A
Or
new
July
Fire Emblem.
22nd. Next month. It's like next month.
Okay.
A new fucking Fire Emblem.
Yeah, all they said was this is the title of it. But they showed a little bit of it, and it looks fucking sick. I'm so
Yeah,
hyped
when they were
for
like,
Fire
just-
Sirius
Emblem.
was just jumping up and down. I don't know if you can
Yeah.
tell that.
Looks real good.
Overcooked 2, a game that looks like
Supposed to
Armored
be fun
Core.
time.
Damon X Machina.
Yeah.
Xenoblade Chronicles of 2. I don't
That's
know
just
what the
another JRPG.
hell. Okay.
It gets good reviews, but I think all those games have like survivorship bias. I feel like because like they're just so long, like Persona, where it's like if you don't immediately like it, then you're not going to play it. So the only people with an opinion on it like it.
That's valid. They're announcing a new Super Mario Party.
Yeah,
So you can get mad.
fantastic. It's
That's
going to have online. It's getting back to the roots. No bullshit ass car. I think at least 4-player. It
What
might
do you
be
mean
8
car?
player.
There's been a car?
So in the past like 2 Mario Karts, you all ride in the same fucking car and just like go around. I don't even know how the fucking shit works. Like just go back to the old board game, go around the map, step on the star. Do you have 20 coins or whatever the fuck it costs? And buy the shit.
How do you fuck over your friends if you're in the same car?
I don't know. The games are terrible, and I'm glad they're getting rid of it. But it's gonna have online, and they showed that crazy shit where it's like there's 2 switches and they just like put them next to each other and it becomes like one screen.
That sounds cool.
And like it's a maze and they're playing like some chain chomp game, and like they put the switches together to make the maze like a custom maze.
What the hell?
Yeah, and like you run in between the 2 switches.
That'll be cool as shit. All right, so that's a game that's coming out. Also,
That's coming out soon also.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah, then they spent 30 minutes talking about Super Smash
Okay.
Bros. Everybody is in. That's the big message.
Let me just preface this. I like Smash, but this was like, okay, it wasn't for me.
Since I've gotten more into like
2D
Tekken and
yeah.
like real fighting games, I'm just
Oh,
gonna say
shit.
that shit. I don't give a shit about Smash. Like I'll get it, and I'll have fun playing with my friends and stuff, but I'm not gonna like try to get good at Smash. I don't give a shit.
It looks like it's gonna be better than 4 and Brawl.
I think
so that's
definitely
good.
will be more
And they
competitive
have like
for.
they have like wave dashing in it, right? Because of the air dash.
So I think they still don't, but you can do directional air dodges. But when you hit the ground, it's not going to be as like free flow as melee. So it's
Oh.
still not going to be like that. But I think you can do more so like dash dance stuff and change ups, like run at them. And, out of dash you can do anything. So if you're dashing, like you're sprinting, you can't only like back then it was jump or just press A and you'll do a dash attack.
Oh,
But
really?
now you can do like lows,
Specials
tilt
and-
ups,
Okay.
tilt downs. You can like do whatever.
Sky's our resident Smash expert.
Yeah, so mix up potential. Look, it's just gonna be better.
There ain't no mix up. There's no high
Hey.
low. You just block.
It
dude.
still doesn't compare to Tekken.
But they're
or
fucking up the
Blaze,
blocks too.
Yeah.
So that the more you block like in a row, you have more lag after you turn
No,
it
I thought
off.
that was dodging.
Yeah, it's
Dodging also.
dodging.
Yeah, they had blocking.
But they're
seemed-
changing blocking also.
They did like perfect block. I don't know what that means
So
though.
if
if
you
you-
block it right when they
yeah,
hit you.
or
You'll
like
do a
release
counter,
it.
like-
Oh, do you actually do a
Or
counter?
at least I saw Donkey Kong do it, and he's just like, "Bow!" Hit him with an uppercut, and he went flying.
All I saw was that like it looks like you can probably punish them on.
Maybe
it.
that was a punish that I saw. I don't know.
So yeah, I mean, I'm excited for people that are excited about it because it is like with any new fighting game or any new game with like a character list reiteration. It's like, yo, is my character gonna be in there? Is fucking Dragunov gonna be in Tekken 8, dude? So
Everybody's in.
yeah, I'm glad that they announced everybody. I know a lot of people really liked that Snake was back. People were fucking hyped that Ridley was in.
They were pissed that Snake's booty's gone. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
they shaved
took
his booty down. That's too
It's
bad.
gone. Yeah, it's
That's it's wild. There was a joke because I think they nerfed they fucking slimmed down Zero Suit Samus's chest as well,
Oh my
and people
God.
were like, yeah, that happened, but really, they fucking Snake's ass is gone. This is bullshit. Oh, so
'Cause it used to pop.
I'm glad that people are like, just having fun with it. So that's coming out, and then Fortnite basically released on
Ouch
Switch,
now.
and then
Works good on Switch. I like it.
Yeah, it's fun on Switch.
So Scotty, you played a lot of Fortnite recently.
Yes.
And give me a brief rundown. So PS4 isn't allowing this. This is the whole crossplay thing where PS4 is kind of like being the loner, where they don't want to come play ball with everybody else because they're just having too much fun. So if you signed up or if you linked your account to PS4,
So, if you link your account to a PS4, then you could not link your account to the Switch afterwards. They
Okay.
blocked you. Oh, to anything else. Okay, so if you linked it with PSN, you're just PSN and I guess PC.
so if I was on PC and I was like, hey, I have a PS4, I'm gonna put it on this, right? And then fucking I want to play on the Switch, I have to do a whole new account.
You have to
Yes.
make a new account. Yes.
Wow, that's interesting. That's
So yeah.
really dumb. I know that the reason they're not doing it is because it makes them too much money.
Yeah.
Little Jimmy wants to buy a Sony because all his friends have it. I said Sony.
Mm-hmm.
Little Jimmy wants to buy a PS4 because all his friends have one, And if he wanted an Xbox because he really wants Halo, but now he can still play with his friends on PS4, then what's the point of buying a PS4?
Mm-hmm.
But I hope this is the first step towards Sony getting in the hot seat with this shit, with
And
it being
allowing other
Yeah.
to do things with other people.
because
I hope
Microsoft
so.
has been way more broad with it.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was Microsoft was preaching this, I think, last year as well, where they were like, let's do crossplay or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
Sony's just never been playing
In
ball.
that same Gerstmann interview with Phil Spencer, he talked to him about it, and Spencer went and said, he was like, you can believe what you want to believe, but I would say that if the shoe was on the other foot and Microsoft had the bigger install base, he would still try to allow crossplay. Because, like, I don't know, I dream of a day one day when, like, crossplay is on every game. There's no such thing as exclusivity on any console anymore. Like,
Yeah, because you think about it, it's like, that's fucking
it
dumb.
only benefits the guys, like the publishers who want to make money. Like,
Yeah, it's just like, you don't think about, like, oh, you have a fucking Asus motherboard and I have
Yeah.
a fucking Fuxawhat's
Well,
motherboard. It's not like we're on two different
yeah.
systems. It's still a PC.
the way that Phil Spencer was talking about it, he was just like, you need to think about like your like prime directive for like as a game company. It's like, I want people to have fun playing games, and if you take like this cynical view that Sony has, where it's like, well, fuck you, buy a PlayStation, or you can think about like, how many of these kids are like middle schoolers who just want to come at lunchtime and talk to their friends about what they did on Fortnite and like play after school together, and you are like, no, fuck you, kid, you picked the wrong console, and now you have
Yeah.
to play by yourself.
I hope they fucking get rid of this shit because it's dumb, it's stupid, and it's just like holding. It's killing certain games because it's like, you know, fighting games in particular, they're not like the most popular genre, and excuse me, smaller games like Guilty Gear, and even BlazBlue's going that way now. It's like you have a ton of people on PC, and then there's some people on Xbox, and then a ton of people on PS4, but they all can't play with each other.
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, so your game could die.
And the kicker on it all is that like they literally have to flip a switch, because they did it with Rocket League, and then it was like a one day oops, and it was just kind of like demonstrates it's like they have
so fucked
it's
up.
ready to go. All they have to do is just be like, okay, you can, you know.
That's stupid.
And one thing actually I heard was that so if you put your account, your Epic account, on the Sony, and then you came back to try and play on PC, it would give you like an error code, and it would say like, you know,
Oh
see
my
further
God.
details.
It's worse than I thought.
But now, if you do it on Switch, they straight up say like, if you have this account on a Sony whatever, then you can't play on this. Like they tell you like you can't play
Actually,
because
what
Sony
happens.
doesn't want you
Yeah,
to.
that's
you know.
fucked.
That's so crazy.
So we ran through, I think, every game,
Yes.
most games. So my game that I'm most excited about, Last of Us 2. Serious, what you got?
Last of Us 2's up there. I mean, Death Stranding is really too far away.
What you think's coming out later, Death Stranding or Cyberpunk 2077?
Stranding's gonna come out after Cyberpunk,
Okay.
I think.
So you think another like 2 years for Death Stranding?
Yes, I think it's gonna get
Oh my
delayed. I think it's
God.
like I think they're planning on it coming out
It's already-
sooner, but it's gonna get
It's
delayed.
already taken forever.
No.
All right. What about you, Scotty? What are you most excited about?
Definitely Ghosts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, and then I'm even gonna say Kingdom Hearts. I don't even know if I'm gonna get it, but I just have to because I loved them as a kid.
Okay, and then if
Resident Evil 2.
that's another good one. All right,
Yeah.
now what's your least favorite thing?
Too easy. There's like too many of them.
Okay.
It's like there's so much shit that like
You
I
can
don't.
only pick one. That's the hardest part.
Yeah. Anthem. I don't know.
Really?
I would just being really cynical about Anthem. I don't think it's gonna be any good at all.
That's fair. I'm still sticking with The Quiet Man. I think
Yeah,
the game
it's
looks so bad.
dumb.
It's just like, who cares?
I mean, Jump Force isn't gonna be good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another one.
I mean,
Okay. That's fair.
yeah.
Anything else you guys want to talk about before we wrap this E3 shit up? This is a little bit late. I'm sorry about that. Schedules are kind of hard. We're very busy people.
Busy watching the World Cup.
Hell yeah. I think that's it, right?
Yeah, that's all for me.
All right.
All right.
See you later, boys.
yeah, let's wrap it
and
up.
girls, whichever.
Bye.
Adios.